From child star to king of pop, Michael Jackson's true story. Learn English with real stories. Let me ask you something. Can genius coexist with isolation? When does fame become a prison? Can one person change music forever while losing themselves? This is not just a story. It's a lesson about talent, pressure, and the price of perfection. This story will challenge you. This story will teach you new English words. And this story will make you think. His name was Michael Joseph Jackson. Michael means who is like God in Hebrew. He was born in Gary, Indiana, in 1958. He grew up with music, discipline, and immense pressure. He became a child star with his brothers, then the world's biggest solo artist, later, a global icon and humanitarian, and finally, a complex legend whose brilliance and struggles defined an era. Chapter 1. Origins. The year was 1958. Gary, Indiana was a steel town. Smoke rose from factories. The air smelled of metal and dreams deferred. In a small house on Jackson Street lived the Jackson family. 9 children, 1 bathroom, music everywhere. Joseph Jackson worked at the steel mill. Catherine Jackson sang in the church choir. Their voices filled the tiny rooms. Little Michael was born on August 29th. He was the 8th child. His eyes were curious. His ears caught every melody. The house buzzed with rhythm. Pots became drums. Spoons became microphones. The children performed after dinner. Joseph noticed something special about Michael. The boy moved differently. He felt music in his bones. At age 5, Michael could copy any dance move. He watched James Brown on television. Then he became James Brown. His voice was pure honey, sweet and powerful. When he sang, the room went silent. Joseph saw opportunity. He gathered his sons. "We're forming a group," he said. Michael was the youngest. But when he performed, age disappeared. Magic happened. The Jackson 5 was born. Michael was the star. His childhood was ending. Fame was calling. But at what cost? Chapter 2. First struggles. Michael was 6 when the Jackson 5 signed with Motown Records. Berry Gordy called him a born star. The family moved to California. Bright lights, big studios, adult expectations for a child. Michael practiced for hours every day. Dance steps, vocal runs, performance perfection. While other kids played games, Michael rehearsed. While they slept late, he woke up early for interviews. Diana Ross became his mentor. She taught him grace. She showed him how stars behave. The Jackson 5 had 4 #1 hits. I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, I'll Be There. Michael's voice made grown people cry. His dancing made them scream. But success came with sacrifice. Michael missed school. He missed friends. He missed being a normal child. Joseph was strict, very strict. Mistakes meant consequences. Perfection was the only option. Michael began to feel different. Special but alone. Famous but isolated. He studied other performers. He watched Fred Astaire movies. He learned from everyone. At 13, Michael started questioning his life. Was this what he wanted, or what others wanted for him? Let me ask you something. Would you trade childhood for fame? Would you sacrifice normal life for extraordinary talent? The boy was becoming a legend. But legends pay a price. The turning point was coming. Chapter 3. The turning point. In 1979, Michael was 21. He wanted creative control. He wanted to be more than just a Jackson 5 member. He met Quincy Jones. The legendary producer saw Michael's vision. They decided to work together. Off the Wall was Michael's breakthrough solo album. It sold 20 million copies worldwide. But Michael wanted more. He dreamed bigger. He envisioned something revolutionary. In 1982, Thriller changed everything. The album was perfect. Every song was a hit. The music video for Thriller was groundbreaking. It was 14 minutes long. It told a story. It was like a mini movie. MTV played it constantly. Suddenly, music videos became art. Michael invented the moonwalk. He performed it on television. The world watched in amazement. He became the king of pop. No one questioned it. Thriller became the best-selling album of all time. Over 100 million copies sold. Michael used his platform for good. He wrote "We Are the World" with Lionel Richie. The song raised millions for African famine relief. He performed at charity events. He visited sick children in hospitals. He donated millions to causes he believed in. But fame was becoming overwhelming. Fans followed him everywhere. Privacy disappeared. Michael started wearing disguises, masks, wigs, sunglasses. He just wanted to be normal sometimes. The pressure was building. The spotlight was burning. Success was becoming a prison. The world had not heard the last of his struggles. Chapter 4: Success and Impact. The 1980s belonged to Michael Jackson. Bad sold 45 million copies. Smooth Criminal became iconic. His concerts were spectacles. Fans fainted. Security was overwhelmed. The energy was electric. Michael bought the Beatles' music catalog. It was a smart business move. It made him incredibly wealthy. He built Neverland Ranch, 2,700 acres of fantasy, amusement park rides, a zoo. A place where he could feel like a child again. MTV recognized his impact. He broke racial barriers. Before Michael, the network rarely played black artists. Black or White promoted racial unity. The message was powerful. The video was revolutionary. Michael collaborated with everyone: Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder, Slash. He respected all music. His dancing influenced a generation. Kids everywhere tried to moonwalk. His style became universal. He sold over 350 million records worldwide. 13 Grammy Awards, the Grammy Legend Award, the Kennedy Center Honors. Brands wanted to work with him. Pepsi paid him $5 million for commercials. It was unprecedented. But something was changing. Michael was becoming more reclusive, more eccentric. The media scrutinized everything: his appearance, his lifestyle, his relationships. Tabloids created stories, facts mixed with fiction. Truth became unclear. Michael felt misunderstood. He expressed pain through his music. Man in the Mirror was his plea for change. Success had given him everything, but it had also taken everything away. Even legends face their darkest hours. Chapter 5: Conflict and Pain. The 1990s brought controversy. Allegations emerged. Legal battles began. Michael's world shook. In 1993, accusations changed everything. The media frenzy was intense. Michael's reputation suffered. He maintained his innocence. The case was settled out of court. Questions remained unanswered. Michael's appearance changed dramatically. Skin color, facial features. The tabloids had endless material. He explained medical conditions, vitiligo, lupus. But speculation continued. His marriages surprised everyone. Lisa Marie Presley, Debbie Rowe. Both ended in divorce. Michael had 3 children: Prince, Paris, Blanket. They became his greatest joy. He was a devoted father. He protected their privacy fiercely. He homeschooled them at Neverland. Financial problems emerged. Despite earning hundreds of millions, spending exceeded income. Neverland became too expensive. Legal fees mounted. Business deals went wrong. In 2005, another trial, 10 charges, media circus. Michael's health deteriorated. He was acquitted on all counts, but the damage was done. His reputation never fully recovered. Michael moved to Bahrain, then Ireland, then Los Angeles. He searched for peace. He planned a comeback. This Is It was announced. 50 concerts in London. Fans were excited. Tickets sold out immediately. Michael was rehearsing intensely. But the pressure was enormous. Sleep became impossible. Pain medications became routine. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson died. Cardiac arrest. He was 50 years old. The world mourned. Celebrities cried. Fans gathered everywhere. Radio stations played his music non-stop. Chapter 6: Legacy, Lessons, and the man behind the myth. June 25th marks the anniversary of Michael Jackson's passing. 15 years later, his presence still echoes in music, dance, fashion, and culture. His songs stream billions of times every year. His videos still mesmerize new generations. His influence refuses to fade. 5 timeless lessons from Michael's journey. First, talent without balance can lead to isolation. Even brilliance needs connection. Second, fame is a double-edged sword. It offers a stage, but often steals peace. Third, childhood shapes the soul. Pressure builds excellence, but can also leave scars. Fourth, art can rise above controversy. Powerful music outlasts headlines. Fifth, legacy is never simple. No life is black or white. We are all made of light and shadow. Michael Jackson broke barriers. He redefined pop music. He inspired millions. He brought joy to the world. But he also battled loneliness, public scrutiny, and inner pain. His story is not just about success, it's about survival. About what it means to be human in a world that demands perfection from its stars. Chapter 7. Through the Eyes of Documentaries. Over time, many documentaries have tried to understand him. This Is It revealed his unmatched work ethic and artistic vision in his final days. Leaving Neverland sparked global conversations about memory, truth, and trust. These portrayals don't always agree, but they show how layered and controversial his legacy remains. Watching them with empathy and critical thinking helps us explore not only the artist, but the society that shaped him and judged him. And the story isn't over. In April 2026, a new biographical film simply titled Michael is set to premiere in theaters and IMAX worldwide. Directed by Antoine Fuqua, written by Oscar-nominated screenwriter John Logan, and starring Michael's real-life nephew Jafar Jackson, the film promises to explore the man behind the legend. Produced by Graham King, the mind behind Bohemian Rhapsody and The Departed, Michael aims to present an intimate look at the artist's rise, influence, struggles, and lasting cultural legacy. Whether these portrayals spark admiration, debate, or deeper reflection, they are proof of one thing. Michael Jackson's story continues to captivate the world, and how we choose to revisit his legacy says just as much about us as it does about him. So let me ask you, what legacy will you choose to leave behind? Keep learning, keep reflecting, keep growing. And remember, you're not just learning English. You're exploring real human stories that spark thought, empathy, and growth. If this story moved you, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to English Life Stories, your home for powerful stories, real lessons, and better English every day. We have many more true stories to help you become a confident and thoughtful English speaker. See you next time.